Step into the time machine with us as we unravel the secrets of the world's greatest football league.
Rooney! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Aguero!
From the battlefields of the beautiful game to the triumphs of its most storied clubs, we're diving deep into the evolution of English football. Get ready to uncover the hidden gems and incredible league triumphs that will leave you awestruck. Because when it comes to the best league in the world, there's only one that reigns supreme. Are you ready to discover why? In the meantime, give us a like and hit subscribe. Welcome to a journey through the rich history of English football, from the birth of the First Division to the modern-day Premier League. Join us as we explore the pivotal moments, legendary teams, and unforgettable matches of yesteryear. Our story begins in 1888, when the Football League was founded and the first ever league title was contested. Preston North End emerged as the inaugural champions, going unbeaten throughout the season. We bet you didn't know that fact, did you? Okay, it was only a 22-game season, but still 18 wins and 4 draws is pretty damn good. As the 20th century unfolded, Aston Villa emerged as a dominant force in English football, claiming numerous First Division titles under the stewardship of legendary managers like George Ramsay. Their triumphs in 1894, 1896, and 1900 showcased their prowess on the pitch and cemented their status as a football powerhouse. Do not get confused, Aston Villa may be Champions League chasers at the moment, but they have spent a long time out of the limelight and obviously had some recent years in the second division too, but they have had their bright periods in English football. Newcastle United got themselves on the board with 3 First Division titles between 1904 and 1909 then. How long until their modern-day cash investment can bring them more glory in the Premier League? You might have expected a journey between Liverpool, Manchester and London, where the top teams of the 21st century are based, but English football has a deep history you wouldn't know, and there have been 24 different First Division winners from Sheffield to Sunderland and beyond. Let's continue. The Roaring Twenties belong to Huddersfield Town, who captured the imagination of football fans with their stylish brand of play and tactical innovation. Managed by Herbert Chapman, the Terriers secured back-to-back league titles in 1924 and 1925, etching their name in the annals of football history. Chapman's influence extended beyond Huddersfield as he transformed Arsenal into a footballing juggernaut during the 1930s. The Gunners clinched 5 First Division titles under his guidance, including a hat-trick of triumphs in 1933, 1934 and 1935, solidifying their place among the elite. If you hadn't heard of Chapman, then you do now. In the meantime, titles had also been won up and down the country by the likes of Everton, Burnley, Blackburn and more. In fact, even though Villa won 4 titles before the year 1900, Sunderland were hot on their tails with 3. You see, back in the day, there weren't any financial giants in football, so the league was more evenly spread and unpredictable. The post-war era witnessed the rise of Wolverhampton Wanderers, affectionately known as the Wolves. Managed by the legendary Stan Cullis, Wolves dominated English football, securing 3 league titles in the 1950s and captivating audiences with their free-flowing football. Amid the cultural revolution of the 1960s, Burnley experienced a resurgence under the guidance of manager Harry Potts. The Clarets clinched the First Division title in 1960, showcasing their grit and determination on the pitch and etching their name in football folklore. Portsmouth along the south coast had won back-to-back titles in 1949 and 1950. Ipswich won the league in 1962, the new Premier League team's only ever top division title, and Spurs had brought the league to White Hart Lane twice, in both 1951 and 1961. Then, in the 1970s and 80s, Liverpool emerged as the dominant force in English football under the management of Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley. The Reds clinched numerous First Division titles during this era, including back-to-back triumphs in 1979 and 1980. Led by iconic players like Kenny Dalglish, Graham Souness and Alan Hansen, Liverpool's dominance was characterised by their attacking flair and tactical prowess. That Liverpool side would conquer Europe too, 4 times in fact. The likes of Manchester United, Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa had all won European Cups by the 80 years. Everton, Leeds and Blackburn Rovers all triumphed in the 80s and 90s, as Liverpool were slowly edged out as the dominant force and new giants emerged in the form of Manchester United and Arsenal. Arsene Wenger would arrive at Highbury and establish a fantastic rivalry with Sir Alex Ferguson and his Manchester United team, one that followed the inauguration of the new-look Premier League in 1992 and went hand in hand with England's rise to be having the best league in the world. Manchester United would enjoy incredible success from the early 1990s to the mid-2000s. With iconic players such as Ryan Giggs, David Beckham and Roy Keane, United's dominance was marked by their resilience, tactical flexibility and never-say-die attitude. They won a famous European treble in 1999 and dominated domestically. However, in the early 2000s, Arsene Wenger's Invincibles team achieved immortality by going unbeaten throughout the entire 2003-04 Premier League season, securing another league title for the Gunners. Between 1989 and the Invincible season, Arsenal won 5 leagues. All of a sudden, there was some new money in the game, and it came from the blue part of West London. Chelsea would win back-to-back Premier League titles between 2004 and 2006 under the new ownership of Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich and the management of the special one, Jose Mourinho, only for United to win another 3 in a row after Chelsea's initial triumph. The most recent Premier League pillaging dynasty has come in the form of Manchester United's noisy neighbours Man City. The Citizens have secured multiple Premier League titles since the 2010s, playing a brand of possession-based ball under Pep Guardiola that has mesmerised fans and pundits alike. With an array of world-class talent and financial backing, Manchester City's dominance shows no signs of going away in the modern era. City's first title game in 2012 as the Alex Ferguson era was drawing to a close. Mancini's team won the league in the final seconds thanks to a Sergio Aguero strike that has gone down in history as one of the most iconic goals the game has ever seen. Manuel Pellegrini coached City to a second title in 2014, but since then it has been all Pep Guardiola and they have gone to different levels. A single Liverpool Premier League title under Jurgen Klopp in 2020 managed to steal one from the grasp of the Catalan coach, but bar that the Sky Blues have been almost unbeatable themselves, winning multiple titles in a row and a European treble in 2023 as well. A breath of fresh air from modern football dominance came in the form of Leicester City in the 2015 to 2016 season, when the holy trinity of Jamie Vardy, N'Golo Kante and Riyad Mahrez took the Foxes from the brink of relegation to shock Premier League winners within a year. It is one of the biggest football stories of the 21st century and was a real turn-up for the books. From the early pioneers to the modern-day giants, the journey from First Division to Premier League glory is a testament to the enduring spirit of the beautiful game. As we continue to celebrate its rich history, let us never forget the players, managers and fans who have made football the global phenomenon it is today. From Champions League chasing Bolton under Sam Allardyce to Ian Holloway's Blackpool, the Premier League, as we know it today, has been box office entertainment from first to last place. Players that the streets will never forget have entertained us, from Adel Tarabt at QPR and Juninho of Middlesbrough. And don't forget Rory Delap's magic throw-ins at Stoke City. Honourable mentions also must go to Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United, Wolves, Derby County and West Brom. Other teams we haven't even got to mention that have also written their names into English football history by becoming champions. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic journey through time. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more football content. Until next time, keep the spirit of the game alive. Cheers!